We haven't even been in the game for 20 minutes and Mario's asleep. Get up, plumber. Hello, everybody. My name is Prairie Scooter, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Last time we learned the basics of how to play. That's pretty much all that's happened. Now we're going to learn the basics of how to explore our world. Gaze upon the... Yes, we actually just got this taken care of. I asked pole stars, and he actually just explained it. Pole stars are pretty simple to use. You simply point at them with the Wiimote and press A. And in other galaxies we'll be playing, you'll have to press and hold the A button, but just to get into levels you just have to hit A. The numbers so basically, layman's terms, the more power stars we collect, the more places we can go. Simple? I hope so. So point is here. Now, we have one power star. Luckily, the first galaxy takes one power star to get to. No, actually it takes two. Infinite loop. Game over. Ah, the Good Egg Galaxy. Called the Good Egg Galaxy. Yoshi's not in this game, even though there's effectively a Yoshi egg planet. An evil reading off the charts, you say? Well, I shall tackle this foe head on. And on the head. Dino Piranha is the first mission of the game. Now, how I plan to actually play through this game is just kind of a however I feel like. You know, kind of like, well, I hate to say I'm copying someone, but kind of how Josh Jepson did it when he did his LP of this. Is I'm just going to kind of play the game however I feel like. I'll try and go for 100%. I can't guarantee that, as there's a good chance I'll be stupid with this. Hello. Whatever. Expire, please. Oh yes, these, I forget what they're called. Star something? Shroobs? No, it's Shroobs is the Shroobs is Partners in Time. Anyway, now you're seeing me go along here gathering up all these star bits. It's for good reason, actually. I'm not just doing this for my own amusement. You need, I think, some of you actually will know the actual calculation. If you do know the actual numbers, go ahead and just say it. But, oh, I went in the pipe. I didn't think I want to go in here. Oh no, it's okay. We actually will wait to go into other pipes for now. We're just going to take the straight and narrow path for now. But I think at like some point in the game, you need to collect... What was it? I think it's roughly 30,000 star bits to access everything that's in the game. Anyway, oh yeah, Sling Star. That's what those little ones are called. I remember now. I have remembered. And boulders. Now, these boulders are intimidating, yes, but they are also very weak. If you hit them on their exposed surface, they go down without a problem. Let's see. Meaning that these boulders are not really an issue. They actually will provide you with a lot of star bits to fuel your collecting needs. I almost goofed that one up. Alright, roll a little bit at me. And I goofed it up. Ow. Ah yes, now I get to explain the life a little bit now that I'm actually paying attention to the fact I have a life bar. And I goofed. Ow. Oh, okay, it hurts. Anyway. The life in the upper right there where you see my cursor hovering over. Basically, you have 3 hits unless you grab a certain power-up, which we'll get to later. And, ooh, I got it barely. And, well, basically, yeah, you'll have 3 hits. You know, kind of like with every standard Mario game, you have a certain number of hits, and it's usually a low number of hits. When you get hit that many times, that's it. Game over. You lose a life. Have to restart from kind of the beginning. Anyway. Now, let's see. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember numbers for sakes of telling you how things work. I'll get on that vine in a minute. Yeah, get off me. I don't know what those things are called, but when they touch you, they'll start draining your life effectively, and they'll start sucking on your brain. Let them suck for long enough. They actually will deal damage. So you just shake them to get them off, like that, and like this. That's probably the most effective way to get rid of them too. Is just let them cling on to you briefly and then undo their work, so to say. Anyway, I think this is a... Oh yeah, two with one stone. This is pretty much just like an endless loop galaxy, so you're... Oh god! I crushed the little springy thing. It's an endless loop kind of galaxy, meaning these rocks will just continue to go on and on forever and always. At least I think it is. I could be wrong. We'll find out at some point. Anyway. Oh yeah, now the rocks have stopped spawning stuff, so whoopa! Risky move right here. There we go. So what I just did there, don't do it because what you can see down there at the bottom of the screen, that's a black hole. That's effectively your instant death pits from Super Mario Brothers. There we go. Now, I could have sworn there was something else I could do here, but I'm blanking it. Woo! Ah yes. Hidden here is a satchel of sorts that has lots and lots of starbits. Holy cow. So many starbits. Oh yes, I was going over that. Now, in terms of collecting, every 100 starbits will net you an extra life. So if you collect a lot of starbits, you'll get an extra life. Speaking of extra lives, hello. I didn't know this was here. Then again, I haven't played the game for 6 years now. Whoops, I stomped on your head. Anyway, yeah, every 100 starbits will net you an extra life. And I think it's every 50 coins will net you an extra life as well. So it takes less coins to get you an extra life than it does starbits. Kind of weird, but whatever. Anyway, here is our first boss. I'm going to gather up starbits, and I'm probably going to be saying a lot about starbits as I go throughout this. But while we're here, and now I've seen it, something else that I'll be talking about that you should keep an eye out for is little bumps in the ground like this that are lit up like this. If you hit up with the starbit, you get a coin. So it's basically exchange a starbit for a coin. Helps your life. Anyway, boss time. First real level of the game has a boss. Come here, you. Now, this boss isn't very hard. All you have to do is go up to its tail and hit it. That's really all you have to do. You don't do anything else special. Also, like every Mario boss, it takes 3 hits to defeat it. So this should be that's the second hit. Oh, someone's angry. Anyway. And we're done here. Simple boss fight. Very simple, just to introduce you to the idea of how bosses will work in the game. And we recovered a power star, which I think that's the same sound clip that I think... Oh, you can shake the nunchuck too? Things you learn. Anyway, I believe that sound clip they just played for the star appearing was the same sound clip that played Super Mario Sunshine. I'll let you guys decide in your own time. And got a star. Now we're up to 2 out of way too many. But we'll eventually get there. All good things in time. Now then. I was saying before, starbits, I'm going to be obsessing about starbits for a while because I want to make sure I get enough to access everything as soon as it becomes available. And even though this is kind of a dumb move for recording, I am going to save after every level. But that's merely just so I make sure that I don't lose any progress. If I have to redo a segment, I'll copy... This is just like mumbo jumbo for behind the scenes, so you don't have to tune in very hard right here. Basically, I'm just going to copy my save file to another planet every time I'm done with the recording session. That way, if something messes up between recording sessions, I can just play my copy or move my copy onto my main file, something of that sort. Yeah, I know about starbits. I've already explained starbits in quite full detail, Black Luma. You think I'm a tard. And then feed you. Am I done feeding you yet? Absorb them into your person. Become one with the starbit. Oh, but they will. And they'll also be a big pain. Anyway. You know, what time are we at? We got time for one more level, I think. So, one last level in the Good Egg Galaxy. And now this will allow me to explain basically how going to different levels works in this game. It's actually quite simple. What is it? Transparent star will appear. And will basically, you can click on it, and that'll be a new mission. Now, a snack of cosmic proportions. This level, bit of a jerk because, well, bit of a jerk and a bit of a teaching lesson because it is now teaching you about collecting starbits. And I wish they would never teach you this. Now, I forget what the actual number is. I have not played, like I said, I have not played this game for 6 years, so what the actual number of starbits I need to give this guy is, I don't know, but I'm going to gather up every starbits I can find. Hi. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I am fully aware of how a videogram works. Sorry, I'm concentrating on two things at once. My brain can't handle it. Anyway, oh yeah. Stone circles like this. If you spin within these stone circles, starbits will appear. You're gonna hate to hear me say the word starbits by the time we're done here, folks. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Also, I'm really bad at Wii controls, if you couldn't tell. And now we're playing with gravity. Hello. I don't mind sharing my snacks. No, anyway. Now we're properly introduced to pole stars. Pole stars, not that hard to get used to. Just simply hold A on a pole star, and you'll get drawn toward it. As long as you hold A. When you let go of A, the pole starts to fade, and then if you let it go for long enough, you'll fall back down to your origination or into the nearest black hole, which you can see there. Let's stop showing off and actually just get out of here. Let's see. So for this mission, we'll be collecting lots of starbits. And I also have to remember that if I need to, I can shake. That's still mind-boggling to me that you could shake the nunchuck to do that. Although you probably don't want to do that, especially on like really precise maneuverability sections, because that can so mess up your trajectory. Anyway. Ah, this thing. We play with it a little more. Smack it. Smack it to hit stuff and get stuff out of it. But be careful where you smack it, because if you don't hit it right, it will come back and hit you. It is a little forgiving on its hitbox, but I'm still warning you that it can come back and hit you if you're not careful. You know, like a good Let's Player. I'm warning you about things that could possibly happen if you go, well, we'll call it full retard. Why not? See, now I'm gonna take the power star out here. I've got about 90 starbits already, which I'm gonna see about going to this planet over here and see how much he requires. Now, hopefully it's no more than. Now, hopefully it's only 90. Hello. I like this guy a lot. With snacky happiness. Oh, you need 100? I can actually take care of that. I like how he says pangs, too. That actually was like the edgy word in 2007. Instead of saying pain, it was pang. Anyway, feed a hungry Luma, so simply point at it with your remote and hold B. And keep holding B. And keep holding B. And keep holding B. Absolutely famished. Now, that will that event can happen multiple times. Also, as you can probably see all around us, there's these paths here. These little traces of light here that going from launch stars. Basically, those are routes we've taken. Whenever you take a launch star at any point in the game, at any time, and you come back to either replay a level, or if you come back or if you want to see which ways you've gone, just look for those paths of light. You can see where you've been, where you need to go, and all that junk. Anyway, yes, now I get to introduce you to this. Mario can still wall jump. He can actually wall jump quite well. Anyway, and hop in the cannon and take off to the stars. Can I take off to the stars? Thank you. Damn you, transition in music. You're so strange. I'm gonna get so many star bits, you have no idea. Kick the can. Anyway, inside we go. Now, the reason they have this glass casing on here is something you can kind of tell. And I'm gonna... There you go. A little bit of a skip you can use. I'll go back and show you the actual way here. But I just did that so you can... So, for like the speedrunning crowd, if you ever want to speedrun the game, there you go. It's just a quick little trick to get you to run through the game faster. Anyway, see if I can't find my way back to the bottom here quick, so I can show stuff off. Please don't. Strange star creature, please don't. Anyway, let's go back down to the bottom here so I can show you the real way they want you to do it. So what you're supposed to do is to play around with gravity as it's showing here, kind of in a traditional Mario platformer style. But here's where you need to be careful: is that anytime you fall into this blue area, the gravity will pull you to the other direction. And now it's like I never left this area. Sorry, I don't mean to like slow things down, quote unquote, and do that, but there's two ways to do everything in a Mario game. And I just want to make sure you know every way that the game expects you to do stuff. I thought I spun you. Stupid game. Stupid game and your stupidness. I despise you. Anyway. And then we just break the glass. What glass? Anyway, so remember starting off we had that choice of, or not that choice, excuse me, I got something open in another tab that's got that word on it. Remember how earlier on we were told about star chips? Well, you have to play with star chips already. Except these ones are blue, which means these ones will activate, a pull star. Now, I should tell you right now, even though I have full life, finishing a stage with whatever life you have won't affect the outcome of the stage. So whether you flawless the stage or you barely eke by, it's fine. Anyway, how the game expects you to finish this is to use a pull star to pull yourself into the star, or you can long jump and spin. Either way, you'll win. But I think that will actually end today's episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Everyone, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. And I hope that you'll join me tomorrow when we'll explore more of these galaxies. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Don't tell me about new galaxies yet. I'm going to explain that next time. I said don't tell me about new galaxies. I'll explain that next time. I despise you, game.